Blood Bubbles, Celeste, Mirror Temple Part 2. Let's go.
What an intro.
I know, right?
Welcome everybody to Teen Talk. I'm your host, LuckyJack. We'll
Teen Talk? Excuse me?
We'll be hosting today's therapy session. We're going to be continuing off where my first panic attack-like session, and please do not think this is derivative or tasteless in any way whatsoever, because we have affirmed that this is okay. I've consulted the ancient monkey. He said it's okay, so I think we're all ready to go. So, the closest thing that I've had to a panic attack in recent time, I've never really been prone to it, but it was more like, I guess, I don't even know if we really called it a panic attack. It was more, I guess, like onset like claustrophobia, because I was in a bus, and again, like I thought I was going to be having more seat space than I thought, but we actually we thought there was only going to be like 28 kids. It actually ended up being like 36.
Was it like the first time you were riding the bus?
No. Like I had it was actually the second time, but just that time I had to sit next to somebody, and I just could not sleep, and the position I had to sleep in was like sitting upright, and it just kind of after it was probably close to maybe 3 in the morning, but just suddenly it was it's like that thing, the part of your brain's just okay, you're cramped, you can't you almost don't know if you can breathe because you have a blanket around your head, a pillow right behind you, and you can't move it all out because you don't have space to put it. It has to stay there, and it's just that sort of inevitability that just kind of just started ticking away in the back of my mind. I'm okay, just breathe. You don't have to go crazy. Okay, you're going a little crazy. It's like that thing with Cell. All right, it's not bothering me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me.
It's that feeling of, okay, this is getting too real.
And that one's still green! But no. But, wait, what was that, Icky?
It's that feeling of, oh shit, things are getting too real for me.
For a second, and then, yeah, I started feeling sick, and I was just is this what it feels like to lose control? But no, but that was me. I think Icky already did his thing. Were you gonna do something, Celie, or...?
Yeah, I was excuse me, I was going to tell my story about what happened when I had my first panic attack away from home. With no family around.
Oh, crap. That was a bad move.
Or, it wasn't necessarily it was my first trip to where I was not visiting family, I was completely away. I was visiting a friend of mine. We are no longer friends, but... I didn't know Logan very well, but we were becoming friends at the time. We were getting closer.
Oh.
And
hold up a second there.
Theo.
That's Theo!
Hi, Theo.
Why is he pulling the whole Ocarina of Time Zelda thing here?
Looks like he's
Theo,
stuck.
thank God I found you! I will continue after this.
Okay,
Alrighty.
look at all the eyes.
They're watching you.
Madeline! Wow, I'm happy to see you.
Actually, if you notice, they're not even looking at you, they're looking at him.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I honest to God thought you actually edited in that zoom in.
No.
It's oh wait, no, we're watching a playback, not an actual edit.
Dory. Damn it.
You get the feeling that this place knows you better than you do?
I'm so embarrassed that you have to see this side of me.
Yeah, we can't pace out the text as well as we thought we could. Thank God we did the next part live.
Yeah.
Do we
Again,
have
that's
to?
post-comm for you.
I tried to stop you.
You impudent worm.
I hope that selfie was worth it.
You dorcas.
Selfies are always worth it, dude.
Just a, I shouldn't be mad. This isn't your fault.
It's just, yeah, it's fun.
I'm glad you're safe, but because of that, you're trapped inside me. And now this temple is showing you what I'm really like. Sorry, I spaced out there for a second. I'm horrible.
You said you'd pay attention for the remainder of the videos.
It's fine.
But
Hey,
I was staring
we're in
at
this
it, and I
together.
was still...
Don't act like this is all on you.
I was staring at it, and I was spacing out for some reason.
Oh, God.
What do you mean?
We see you.
Oh.
You didn't trap me in this crystal.
He has a point.
Sure, those monsters are coming from you, but the temple is shaping itself around me, too.
That's right.
They're all watching
like that
him.
meat circus.
I can feel it.
It's like the meat circus from Psychonauts.
These eyes are staring at me, and this crystal's coming for me. I know it. I hate to ask, but I really need your help right now.
He's trapped.
Okay. I got your back.
Okay.
I'll bust you out of that thing, then we'll escape together. Just as soon as I find my way around to you.
Yeah,
I'll break you out, diddly squit. What?
Madeline, you're my only hope right now. You're my only hope right now.
You're my only hope right
I
now.
hope that's not a mistake.
Totally not.
I hope that's not a mistake. Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, you cool. But yep, so we're seeing like both of their.
Oh wait, I can still talk to him some more.
Oh, there's more dialogue.
Hey, Inigo.
Is the temple showing me who I really am? Wait, what the heck? Then I deserve this, don't I?
Alex, you have to stop being so hard on yourself.
Alex?
What? Oh, wait.
Huh?
Who's Alex?
Oh, sorry. I meant Madeline. But my comment still stands. No one deserves this. Least of all you.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I can do this.
By the way, can you hurry this up? I'm getting kind of sick of talking through my own hand.
I told you not to. I said
I
just
tried to
have
be
it.
the
I
ventriloquist.
just want to apologize about what happened. I think my phone responded to a "Hey Siri." That wasn't a "Hey Siri."
So
Any-
your story?
Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was visiting. You know, it was my first time going out of state without seeing any type of family. I was literally all alone by myself, and I was visiting a friend at the time, and Logan was there too. We were just kind of getting to know each other. We had just met online a month prior, and
Curse, it's a strawberry.
Just a worthless piece of fruit.
And I was getting really, really anxious around this person for some reason. And the anxiety just kind of built up more and more as the day went on.
This person
And,
or Logan?
The friend.
Namely his ex-girlfriend. Anyway,
Ooh.
so, as the day was going on, I was getting more and more anxious. I couldn't eat around her or Logan. And then we went to a restaurant. What was it called, Logan? Do you remember?
I have no idea. It was just some cafe, and like it was like I think I got pasta. You got clam chowder or something.
Yeah, I got
was for
clam
Tony's
chowder,
pizza.
and I tried to force myself to eat it, but I couldn't.
Ah!
Ugh.
Aww. I tried to force myself to eat it, but couldn't. The anxiety was just getting worse and worse until I finally started having a full-blown panic attack, trying to force it down my throat. Attract. I was trying to say that. I was trying to force it down my throat, and then finally, keep in mind we're all cosplaying in full costume at the time. I was Princess Daisy, there was Princess Peach, and Logan was Luigi. And I'm finally just like, excuse me, I need to go to the restroom. So I went into the restroom. I went into the handicap stall, and I felt like this costume was suffocating me.
Oh, jeez.
And so I proceeded to remove the entire thing, just trying to get this panic attack, just trying to go through it,
Just to breathe.
Yeah, trying not to feel suffocated. Then she comes in, sees me in the condition I am, and starts to comfort me, which was really appreciated.
Aww.
And then finally, I felt well enough to go back out. And I went out and by the time we left the restroom, everything was paid for, and it was almost paid for. We paid. We paid for everything, and then I left, and then the next part was just kind of a blur. I don't even remember. I can't really remember what happened there, but we were walking back to the convention.
Actually, before that, Celia, I just remembered. I'm trying to remember here. Were you with us for our Night in the Woods look at?
Yeah.
Yes, she was. She was voicing people.
That actually reminds me of a certain scene from that game where the cat. I forgot her name already.
Me too.
Shit.
Do you remember,
Well,
do you remember it, Matt? The main character.
Yeah, May.
May.
That's it. Thank
Yeah,
you,
with,
May.
With an E, right? Okay.
Yeah, May. There was Greg, and his boyfriend. They were at the donut shack. Yeah, it reminds me. This whole talk suddenly reminds me of that scene.
Huh.
But to finish what I was saying, we were walking back to the convention, and because of the after effects of the panic attack, I wasn't feeling too well, and I felt really weak and like I was gonna pass out.
Well, we got the lights on at least.
And I saw Logan and that girl walking in front of me, and then next thing I know, passed out on the ground.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And then what happened, Logan? What happened when?
Well, I was like looking around, just seeing where everyone. Oh, hang on. I'll save it for after this cutscene.
Oh, that's right. We've rescued Theo.
And the eyes
Theo,
of
I
Ryder.
finally found you.
I knew you'd make
I was
it.
just like, hey. It wasn't easy.
Actually, I'll probably just stop that now.
Thank
Hey,
you.
hey,
Are
hey!
those monsters really coming from inside me?
You made it!
Madeline, that's a valid question.
Thank
By
you
the
for
way,
that
I was
question.
still pondering into this minute.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's still valid. Just had to check one more time. Yeah, it's still a valid question.
Just had to check my watch.
I'll be happy to discuss how the monsters relate to your inner self.
When I'm not cramped in this little scepter of crystal. Oh, hang on.
But right now, my inner self is real sick of being stuck in this crystal.
Get me out of this mayonnaise jar!
Don't worry, I'll break you out.
See, it's like you can get emotion stuff.
can opener?
No, I was thinking more of the episode of
Oh,
Dexter's
man.
Oh. Well, this is a solid start, but this crystal is like an expression of my negative psychic energy. Or whatever.
Yo.
Wall of energy.
Yeah, but how do we break it?
Open
You have a hammer?
sesame.
If I knew why I trapped myself in this thing, maybe I could bust out. But I don't. And I don't think I can get to the bottom of it while we're stuck in this nightmare dimension. I hate to say it, but you might have to.
Theo, don't even think about that. I am not leaving you behind.
Hell no! You better not leave me in this place.
Oh, no, you better not leave me.
I was gonna say you might have to carry me.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright.
Ba-da-bop.
yeah, I can do that.
Ba-doop-ba-doop-boop.
Yeah, it's so cute. You can get. Oh, also, it's pretty light, apparently.
Dang, girl, you can lift.
It's as if he's entirely made of styrofoam.
Yeah,
Anyway,
But I was
Anyway,
saying, yeah, welcome to a little escort mission where we have to carry him around with ZL, and we can throw him to our heart's content. But that gold door at the end will not open unless both you and him are at the end.
pretty much.
It kind of feels like a Klonoa puzzle at this point.
It does. It really freaking does. All we're missing is a wind ring.
Well, no,
now-
we're basically picking him up and throwing him and everything.
He can
Well, yeah.
He can weigh down switches. He can weigh down switches. He can even hit those things. He just can't survive pits, and if he dies, you die.
Yep.
It's like that one. It's like that one part of VVV.
It's like that one part of.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, careful. Oh wait, sorry.
And-
So
That doesn't
Oh,
remind
yeah.
me. We gotta get around to doing the
So,
Komodo stuff again.
I passed out, and then what happened, Logan?
well, then I recall then looking back. 'Cause I was just trying to like look back to see where everyone was at because there was like we were like in a group of like 6 or something people, and then I noticed that you were suddenly just on the ground like clam chowder like on the ground like
Clam chowder on the ground.
the soup she's carrying. She was carrying a to-go container.
Oh!
And you just were on the ground like to be out of it.
Ugh. This part, some of these rooms can go suck a dick, if I can be honest.
Especially in the
B-side.
B-side and C-side.
Yeah, passed
the
out.
B side.
Clint.
The B side, like you have to like start doing like some like you have to start doing tossing him, catching him in midair.
I'm helping.
Thank you. I'm helping.
You sure are.
Okay, careful. Just move. Just go.
Ah!
Oh yeah, he can't survive getting hit by.
By the way,
crystals.
thank you, post commentary for letting me edit past that.
Yay.
Theo saves the day
So,
again.
The panic attack thing actually happened 2 nights in a row.
Oh.
Ugh.
And the second night, I can't even.
Oh crap! Wrong. Without me. Earth you.
Aw.
Fucking meatballs.
It was after a
Langoliers.
masquerade show, I think. I lost my balance. I felt like I was
Thank
gonna
you,
pass
Theo.
out, and I lost my balance at the same time, so I
Nice.
passed out.
Holy shit.
And the-
That sucks.
And Logan had to carry me.
Yeah, like this. And I threw her into the belly of the beast. And we managed to survive. I don't know. Matt, how
It
you
was
doing?
it all resulted in a happy ending where I got eaten by the meatball.
Gosh dang. So Matt, how you doing?
In Soviet Mirror World, Meatball eats you.
Only just because I realized you hadn't actually spoken. Oh.
Come on! Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
wow.
Don't you fucking dare.
As
Oh
you killed
wow!
Yeah, like, we were in shock there.
It's like you can actually kill the things.
That was
Yay!
cool.
And then this happened. It's like, well,
Damn it, Madeline!
Whoops.
yeah, you have to do it in the same motion. And then you just kill him. It's like, gosh damn it, you do nothing.
I give up!
You just throw things like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was fun.
Alright.
So, I didn't get to say this before, but
Sorry.
the moral of the story is anxiety can be just a nightmare.
And it's this
Anxiety can be a cruel mistress.
There.
It can take on the form of a Langolier.
I mean, to the point where someone passed out, that could be dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Especially when in a public place like a donut shop.
In my case, the moral of the story is there's no crying over Slim Whitman.
Ah!
Theo made it out alright. Anyway.
No, Theo, go on without me!
But I'm still stuck in here!
Alright,
He
we
can
did
poke
it,
his
guys.
legs out from the bottom and walk around, can't he?
Come
Oh,
on.
What
ow.
was that?
There's some sort of disturbance in the Force.
Ah, damn it, the VHS quality is going to shit.
Ah, crap.
Mr. CEO of the Snail Chow. What's wrong? I don't know. I just sense a disturbance.
Oh my god.
It's just a giant friendly eyeball.
Let's just throw it at him.
Oh, and it's gone now.
Yay!
Yeah, it was just one of those
He's
missile doors
free.
from Super Metroid.
And with that said, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, that's the end of the chapter.
Madeline hoofed it out of there.
She's as frustrated as we are.
Well, he has a death grip on that phone.
Seriously.
I thought he
Well, to be-
dropped it.
Well, we got it up, yeah. And again, these photos are, and again, I love these little photos. The little art style is really nice.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And this low poly mountain, just to boot, this low poly mountain is also really fun.
It's
We're
cute.
finally out of there.
Okay, so, I mean, as of this recording, we've already done this section, but for you guys at home, join us in the next part where we actually go back to our live portion for a beefer of a cutscene. Till next time, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.